few myths about range of a function. First thing is that manually it's not possible to find range of every function. Wherever you can find manually, it's okay. Otherwise, use GDC. Simple. Okay. Second thing, how to find range. So to find range, you should be clear with how to find inverse of a function. Okay, if you're clear with how to find inverse of a function, how do we find inverse? First, we switch x and y. Then we make y the subject. Okay, and then we finally write it down in the form of y is equal to sum fx. So your inverse is also a function only. So for that function, try to find domain. How to find domain? That is quite easy process. Whatever conditions we have learned for finding the domain, we'll just use it over here. So we'll find the domain for inverse function, and that is the only thing which we should know is that when we have a function is like a mapping from one set to another. So when we are mapping a function from a to b, we call it as fx, and in that case, this is my domain, and this becomes part of my range. I cannot say that whole b is range. Okay. And similarly, when I'm finding the inverse, f inverse of x, so for f inverse of x, if I have to find like what I have to do, let's say for f inverse of x, if I find the domain. So since f inverse of x is going from b to a, so the domain of f inverse x is the range of my original function. So automatically I will get range of my original function if I find the domain of f inverse.
Okay. So it's like finding the domain of y.
Yes, finding the domain of inverse function. Let us be very clear. Y will be a bit wrong. Okay, inverse function. Okay. So the myth is that range is a new topic or a different topic. No, range is not a new topic. You just find f inverse of x, you find inverse function and find domain of that inverse function, and that domain will become range of fx. It is as simple as that.